So just continuing directly where we left episode 8, in my live streams of Need for Speed, a little blue cube through here. Not sure if I can actually get through there. Looks like they're trying to block it off pretty nicely. There we go. Okay, so it appears that there's some sort of mysterious blue cube that's popped up right where we left off episode 7. So, on to episode 8 here at the moment. Get away with the loot. Okay, it looks like there could be someone after me. I've got to get away, so... Well, looks like the police know about the mysterious box as well as maybe that gang now, so... Better hit the nitro again. If you're joining in and viewing, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and like so you can view more footage of this absolute carnage here from GTA 5. Actually, it feels a little bit like that, but it's actually Need for Speed Payback, so really enjoying it actually. Just hitting the nitro up through here. The police cars have definitely got quite a bit of realism about them as they're trying to smash me and trap me. Oh, I've done a flip over here, that's not good. I could be busted from this one. It's actually respawned me luckily. There's definitely an army of police trying to stop me from reaching the escape point with the mysterious blue package, so I've got 30 seconds left. Now I'm really hoping they don't hit me again. It's really been quite annoying throughout the uploads today. That's for sure. It's like, it'd be nice if they take a chill pill and just relax. I mean, look at that progression. It's crazy. So luckily, oh jeez, that cop has ridden my car off and just annihilated me like a nuclear bomb or something hit me. So check out the damage on the car after that one. Smash windows. Can barely see the GTA badge at the back. The police are not intent on letting me get away with this mysterious package, so it looks like it's got quite a bit of heat on it. Definitely by the shattering all through my car, so just trying to hold it through the desert here. Nice if these other traffic would get out of the way. Master ULTIAIR coming through. 38 seconds to the next checkpoint, so I hope that I can really just gun it up through here and make it to the next checkpoint. Looks like I'm actually escaping the police. I've lost them. Excellent. So, took me 2 minutes 20 to lose that patrol, and we've got the mysterious package, which looks like it's $20,000 and 200. Much respect to getting a speed card here, especially a nitros one to put on as an upgrade. So as you see there, that's going to increase my nitros capacity and power to 4.3. So car in urgent need of a repair here. This is the new Porsche GT4 that I've only had a few races in so far, I believe, but it's copped I think 2 speed card upgrades. Now I'm going to look for the next event of this particular series. So at the moment, I see it over there, it's called Exiles. I really need to repair my car around there somewhere, so I'm just going to go ahead and transport over to the garage in that area, potentially. It's going to be easier to actually drive over there. I'm actually not too far away. I do kind of need a garage to repair my car. It just copped quite a beating in the last rampage. So really got to give it to the Porsche GT4 Cayman that I just picked up. It's quite a spectacular ride. As you can see here, it really does excel in most categories of cornering. Nitro, I'm definitely noticing that new nitro upgrade I put on. Looks like I've actually hit a drift zone. See if I can actually do a few drifts with this particular Cayman. It's not really set up for drifting particularly, but it does alright. It's more of a pure race car, so I'm actually just making my way over to the red flag on the map at the moment to start up the next race, which is going to be quite epic, I imagine. The last one was quite tricky. So that mysterious box that I just picked up that gave me $20,000 was quite a beatdown on the car, as you can see. Just whipping through here with the nitro at top speed. I think that speed zone over there said 302 kilometers an hour, so gonna try and see how much I can milk this particular vehicle up to. I'm gonna need a huge straight to do it here in a second. Yeah, that was a good handbrake there. Solid performance in this car. So it's this particular circuit race over the wall here that I'm looking to start up next. So doing the race series here at the moment in the Silver 6 crew. So Silver 6 is actually the rival crew that I'm up against, and they live over in the mountains. So drift for 1500 meters and win the race. Okay, let's see if we can complete this event. So luckily the Porsche GT4 has actually got a little bit of an upgrade there. Just using that nitro upgrade there at the start. Try and maneuver around a couple of these opponents. That one comes any closer, I won't be scared to hit them. It looks like Ghost could be the top racer in the Silver 6 crew, the one to take out. So we are expecting quite a good upgrade once we complete the Silver 6 race events and challenges here. Just top gunning it around these corners here. Seems to handle like an absolute dream. The Porsche GT4. That's actually the Cayenne edition. Huge fan of the Porsches. I just bought this one in the last episode. If you haven't already seen that, be sure to go and check it out, as well as all of my other episodes, which all have equally good cars. I was getting around in a Nissan Silvia Aero at one stage as a actual drag car, and it was just absolutely blowing my mind with how well it handles and nitrous capacity. So looking to further expand the nitrous on this particular Porsche to get it up to standard with the other cars that I have would be awesome. So at the moment my Porsche isn't running at full potential, but it's doing pretty good as far as I'm concerned. It's pretty much leaving the rest of the field for dead back there. Huge left coming up there. Handbraking through that. Trying to find my way onto the right side of the road. So in this game it's a little bit easy to get tricked between the sides of the roads. One has oncoming and the other's basically going the other way. That's the only way I can personally tell much of a difference about it. Just gassing it through that little ding I had with the wall. Take out a few signs on the way.
Let's crush that last.
Looks like we're onto the final lap here. Quite a lovely circuit. Was hoping for a little bit less traffic at night time, but I've got to admit the Porsche is pretty much carving its way through the mountain nicely out here in the desert sticks. It's your man from the Master Gaming Network, ULTIAIR, just ripping it up around some bends here. all the way to the finish line. So absolutely smashed that course. It's like a new record. $19,000 out of that particular course. So this is all going to add up towards buying my next car, which is going to be, I'm thinking, a Lamborghini Mercedes or one of the other Lamborghinis that are on offer. So we've got brakes here. Looks like better brakes could go good for it. It's not going to decrease my other stats very much at all, so I'm pretty happy to put that particular upgrade on. So now it's a matter of making my way to Exiles down here. The next speed event in the circuit races. Going to be putting the Porsche GT4 through its paces here, so please do go ahead and like and subscribe, whatever it is you do. Leave a few comments if you have any questions. Actually hit that 202 kilometer speed trap at 208 kilometers there. So 10 more stars till I get a... I'm thinking it's going to be a premium shipment because it's taken a lot of stars to get that down to 10. I think I had to get about 30 stars. So, okay, the Exile Sprint Race. It looks like it's pretty much around my recommended rating at the moment. Finish the event within 3 minutes 40 seconds to win the race.
This guy says
Try to get my bet down. I didn't get time again. That's all good.
Show him how we treat heroes.
Damn, Gaia, what happened to you?
Alright, Gallo, that's it. You want to be mouthy about it? You didn't know I had a new Porsche, so you and your little ghost buddy from out here in the sticks are gonna be eating my nitro, that's for sure. There we go, just blasting past Ghost around that one. I knew that he appeared to be, oh well, whoever Ghost is, he or she appears to be one of the Silver Six's top racers. So I've just taken out Ghost. They didn't expect me to show up to this event in a Porsche GT4 with extra nitro and brakes, so certainly giving me the little edge that I need to maneuver around this track and keep them off me. So if any of them come near me, I'm just going to try and ram them off the road, I'm thinking at this point, because they're quite close to my tail. And if they get any closer, I'm going to start just ramming them. Okay, so that's how it's going to roll. Trying to keep an eye on them as well as the road, as well as the map, as well as the other cars here. So it's quite an excellent game in that you can just cut loose with the nitro and just let the tire rubber burn. I'm sliding around these corners nicely. Wouldn't say I'm overly drifting in this particular episode. Just gunning.
Still got this.
Come on, Cassandra, no way. Don't make me take you out. It's gonna be like Cassandra's last warning, I'm thinking. Happened to hit the handbrake around that corner, just doing about 140 plus kilometers an hour around the corners here, just to stay ahead of the other racers who are pretty much trying to take me out and win this race. So the Silver Six crew, I do like their racetracks. They're generally quite
Gotta keep it up.
nice. This one here is very narrow yet again, like most of their tracks. So keeping it in a straight line isn't actually as easy as it looks, especially with those sort of little obstacles in the way. So really not enjoying that collision. Let's put me back behind Cassandra and Shade. So now it's time to go for broke, my guy reckons. Okay, I couldn't agree more. Just trying not to hit any more oncoming traffic or it's just going to ruin my whole race. So it's not very long left in this race now, it's under 1 kilometer. So I'm just trying to milk every last little drop of nitro I can to get the upper edge on Cassandra there. After the head-on collision with the truck, I'm surprised I could come back from that. I'm really impressed with the Porsche GT4 for having the balls to come back. So just whipping through here, and my last little drop of nitrous to the finish line. So yes, another victory, and we are rolling nicely. So $19,000 for that race as well. Starts to add up. Okay, so almost 40k from 2 races now, and that looks absolutely epic. So level 13 acceleration, it definitely has a green bar over all of the stats that I like. Horsepower, top speed, new missions unlocked. So Exile mission complete. It looks like the next mission will be over here, called Liftoff. It's actually quite a bit above my actual level, so I'm at 245 at the moment. I think it's a 250 or something, around that. So it's just basically over the hill.
Man, riding with you guys really brings me back.
Feels right, doesn't it? Next race is at the airfield.
Okay, so liftoff sounds pretty good. Not sure what liftoff's gonna actually entail yet. I'm just gonna nitro over there and find out. Okay, so there is a jump, and I thought that might have been the case with something called liftoff. So quite looking forward to this big jump coming up ahead here. So this looks fantastic. Okay, so I'm actually going to accept that jump of 120 meters and win the race. So that looks pretty cool.
Always.
Okay, so down here at the airstrip,
Here we go.
just going to use a whole tank of nitro at the start. Try and dent a couple of the opposition into that little red and white wall back there. And gun it along this nice straight line at the airport. Okay, so here's one of the jumps, so I'm going to need 120 meters here, and I've pretty much hit that nicely. So single jump complete. Oh jeez, I've actually hit the repair station and still come out in first after that massive jump we just did. Trying to stay on the road out here in the desert up these narrow tracks. And just holding it through the dirt to try to get back on that track. Ghost seems really good at staying on the course. Can't let the Silver 6 crew win, especially after that massive jump I did, so I'm just going to try and nitro that. Oh man, they are relentlessly trying to take me out to help Ghost out now. So Black Mamba and Wildcard are probably the worst at taking me out from the other events I've noticed since I've met the Silver 6 crew, but I've really got to admit that they know what they're doing out here, and they've actually opened up a nice gap for Ghost up there in first position, so it's going to be really hard for me to win now, I've got to admit. But I'm going to continue. It could be a longer race than I think. Can't really look up there to see how long the race is at the moment. I'm just trying to dodge so much oncoming traffic. I mean, even in the same direction, it's just crazy how much I've got to deal with here on the screen at the moment. In third position, I'm just going to try and milk this up the wrong way. Okay, into second. Okay, this is a handbrake turn here. I'm going to hit that with a nitro. Okay, I see I've still got 3 kilometers left in this race, so it is a long race. Okay, just taking a moment to pause and check that out. Okay, up here in number 1, as I said, the number 1 racer, Ghost.
First place.
He doesn't like the nitro very much. Whoa! I've had to handbrake and done a little bit of collision damage to each other there. A little bit of impact, a few little thuds to the side of his car, and just nitroing down through the next section nicely. Okay, so that handbrake wasn't needed there. I thought that was actually turning into a sharp left. But no way, Black Mamba. No way. The walls do not like being hit, apparently, so just trying to navigate around them as well.
Come on.
So 500 meters. Oh no, I've come off. Oh no way, Black Mamba's beaten me on this one. Event failed.
Can't believe I even made
You wouldn't even believe it. So this is pretty epic, this liftoff mission. They're definitely very fast competition. We're going to have another crack, place down another bet, and do the big jump again. As we just entail upon this course here, that is absolutely narrow, desert track, with a lot of traffic on the road. I'm really finding the enemy drivers over there really tough, as they seem to definitely have a few upgrades on their cars compared to my. So my Porsche GT4 can keep up. I just need to keep it in a straight line and concentrate this time, and we should be able to bring home the bacon. Okay, so just dashing up here. I need to hit that jump there and get 120 meters. Okay, that was beautiful. Oh no, I've actually missed a checkpoint. That's not going to help. Okay, so we've got a long way to come back now after that last checkpoint there. So the Porsche Cayman has kind of let me down on this particular event. Let's give it its full test and see if it can actually come back from something like that. So let's say I'm a little way behind at the moment in 8th position, but I should be able to pull that back in and get a little bit further ahead. So just blazing around this course here at the moment. I can see number 7 on the map in front of me. So as I said, the other cars have definitely been upgrading, and they are faster than ever and relentless. So if they see you, they will swerve in your direction and try to take you out.
Goddamn, dead last.
So my guy's not too happy about being dead last, that's for sure. It's probably one of the few streams I've done where he's actually ever even been in last. So it's kind of quite humiliating being in last position here in this particular upload, but still trying to claw back at it. I think I can actually catch them.
Back in.
So I'm just going to say that this race is pretty much done for. I'm going to restart it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to restart it. Since they took me out so hard at the start, it really didn't give me the opportunity I needed to come back. So rather than waste my time, I'm just going to go ahead and re-beef this track up. So I hope you all enjoy this particular track, because I'm going to do it one more time here.
Glad to see you back, muchacho.
And I got to admit, I am enjoying this particular track. It's good fun racing the Porsche around. Going to try and leave them for dust in this particular event, so going to try and stay away from them. Get in behind them and try and draft them as well. Race really smart. Okay, nitro past that one a little bit. Used a little over half a tank so I can hit this jump. I need to go a little right, I think. Last time I just missed this checkpoint, which cost me a lot of time, so that's why I was in last place last time. Straight through the petrol station for a bit of a repair up. It looks like there was a quicker way and Ghost knew about it, so as I said, the other racers are just relentless in this particular assault. Just clocking up some good laps here at the moment. Trying to take some shortcuts to keep up with Ghost, but I think the dirt's slowing me down a little bit. So Ghost has all these tricky little ways that he knows how to get around these courses. I noticed in a couple of other sessions against the Silver 6 race crew, how tough he can be in certain races. Luckily I was able to actually take him out. So I think that'll be my key to actually beating him on this particular track, will be to get up there, catch up to him, and then take him down. So, as you see, things aren't too easy out here on Need for Speed. Fortunately, I've hit that tunnel, and it's taken me back into 4th position. So, these other races, as I said, aren't messing around. It's like they literally do not come off the track. Going to go on the wrong side of the road through here because it actually looks like a bit of a shortcut at the moment to me. Let's actually go. Oh jeez, I was too busy looking at where I was. I'm still in 4th. Okay. I'm thinking it was a bad idea coming on the wrong side of the road through this section. There's definitely oncoming traffic over that way. It's even harder to dodge on the narrow roads than the other side. So I'm just going to drift around here as hard as I can in the Porsche. Handles very nicely. I've been driving really smoothly. I can't believe how competitive these other races are out here at the moment. So I don't mess around when I start a race. I don't really like it too easy. Definitely putting me through my paces, trying to even catch up to 1st place here. It's definitely quite a struggle. So I've actually just come 2nd this time again. Okay, I think I can beat this. So I'm actually going to have another crack. Luckily I've still got some respect and cash for that anyway. But I am confident I can beat Ghost. I'm really going to take Ghost down from the start of this next one. Okay, so this is probably the hardest race I've come up against in Need for Speed so far. The last episode was getting quite tough. There was a lot of police pursuits and so on that I had to deal with. But this episode is just ridiculous, okay? So, let's see how we go here. So I've just dumped the whole tin of nitro on the start, and I'm still 2nd, okay? Come back to me, Nitro, come back to me, I need a full blast again. Okay, I wonder if I can take Ghost out. I don't know, I'm just gonna nitro that. Don't want to ruin my jump either and take myself out at the start of the race by messing up Ghost race, so... Gone a little bit quicker through the service station this time and left Ghost in 2nd position. So just gunning it around this track now as fast as I can. Ghost is right next to me, I can hear his car. That's like Ghost is like the new Grim Reaper around town. It's like Silver 6, beware, we have this Grim Reaper guy called Ghost and he has nitro that, oh jeez, that just explodes over everything. He's gone down. I see it goes down. This could be my lucky opportunity to take out the hardest race I've come up against in Need for Speed so far, actually. I just need to hold it together nicely. Ooh, nitro out of that little situation. Okay, so we've got like a couple of other races that are not far behind me at the moment, so they are actually like just sitting there. They're not really catching up or going anywhere. If I come off the track, they're going to be all over me. So this is the trickiest part with this oncoming traffic in the tunnel. Oh, how did he get through that? You've got to be joking me. I had to slow down to avoid the oncoming car, and this guy has just bailed through there like it was nothing. Wow, Savage has stepped up into Ghost position now. What's his name up there? Snake or something? I don't know. Savage? I'm going to cut through and go over to the right side of the road this time so I don't have to deal with the oncoming traffic. I can hear it's Shade, that's his name. Oh, I've taken him down there on that corner. That was a nasty little nudge by me. I'm pretty much keen to keep my victory here. I don't want him sneaking up in front of me like that, so I'm going to be doing it like that in this race from now on. Anyone that comes near me is just going to get a big nudge into the corner, just like, what's his name? Snake Shake? I don't know, we'll call him Snake Shake for now, whatever his name is back there, Shade or something. Oh, a little bit of damage on that corner there. Trying to get it sliding around there. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, so just concentrating here. Really need to gun this to the finish line in one piece from here. So I've had a really lucky run where I've managed to take down the two toughest opponents that have come after me so far in this game. Ghost. Okay, so I can see them on my map. They're not far behind me. And what sucks is I'm actually having to handbrake around these corners because they're so tight. Okay, so just erupting through there. I see the finish line ahead and there's no cars on this side. Yes, we've got it. We've beaten Ghost and the Silver 6 crew. Represent ULTIAIR from the Master Gaming crew. Let's see what we actually get for beating all of that. So we've got, oh, like $30,000 for that one race. That was epic. So with the jump over 120 meters as well there, it's definitely paid up and was worth the perseverance of having to learn how to take out Shake and all of those. So we've actually pulled out a 10 times jump, so it's going to lower my top speed from 308 to 306, I guess, but give me more airtime and landing and horsepower. So a good sacrifice and compromise on that particular one. So very happy with that. Okay, so I will be having a little look here on the map as to where I've got to go here. So Ember Valley Showdown's next. Just going to cut around there quickly in the Porsche. Really loving my new investment actually, since it took out that last race. I could have probably done with a better upgrade than that, but the jump upgrade I just got, I would have probably preferred an acceleration or something like that possibly. Can't just go past this other event here. So what's this? This is a free Ember Militia. Let me see. It's actually flashing too, so it means I do need to do this event. I don't like going past events. It's actually an off-road sprint race. Okay, it looks like I can actually enter this particular race in a really underrated car. I'm gonna try in the WRX, okay? So this car's a lot under the level of the other cars that it will be racing in this particular event here. So let's stay tuned. I'm gonna persevere yet again and see if my Subaru WRX has enough power and horsepower to beat these guys, or whether I need to go ahead and spend 100k to upgrade, get a new car that can beat them, okay? So let's have a look here. It's going to be a bit of strategy involved as I roll forward in the WRX for this off-road race. Now, I have been pretty lucky with most of the off-road races. I do take a lot of shortcuts. What I love about the off-road races is the shortcuts.
My pancreas is the toast of Paris.
Oh, I heard about you. That flashy showman. Sorry, darling. No way you can handle this crew. We go hard. We got scars. Name's Faith. You want a gun for me? Then survive our gauntlet. First up is the river run.
Okay, so the river run's first. Okay, so hit a speed of 200 kilometers and win the race. I think I can do this. I think I can definitely do this. Okay, so just gonna hit X on that. And I'm just gonna top gun it in the Subaru WRX and see if it has what it takes to keep up with cars that are 50 levels above it.
You better not wipe out on the first jump, showman.
That's hectic, wow.
Need a change of pants?
Pretty impressed by that jump. Okay, the Subaru's handled it pretty well. I was a bit worried I was going to fly over the wall, but actually things are going quite smoothly. And I've taken out Simone and Tamana, or whatever their name is back there. Oh, and gone the wrong way. Great. That's really going to screw up my race. So I was kind of admiring the damage I did to them too, only to fall behind here. So just going to see how I go with the Subaru WRX, see if I can catch up. It's quite a slippery course, surprisingly for the desert. The car kind of wants to go anyway. As long as it goes straight through that white and blue hole, I don't really care. So that's actually enough to keep up with them and get me back into this. So beware, Outback riders, there is a new rider in town. And he has a WRX. The first car I got in the game actually. It was the first one I actually bought, I think. As an off-road car. And it has got some tremendous upgrades on it, like with the nitro and so on. It may be a slightly lower level, but it is a beast under the hood. It really is. Okay, just a scratch, but then it's turned into a whole wipeout, okay? So, be careful of scratches. They can lead to things which lead to wipeouts out here in the Need for Speed jungle. Okay, so there's quite a few people in this race. I'm hoping I've got enough left in me to make up again. Lizzie and Simone. Really love their off-road vehicles, obviously. Putting up quite a trooper fight back there. A little nudge in that on the way through. Okay, so we're coming up on Rizza here.
Come on, keep going.
Okay, that's taken down Rizza. Just gunning it here. There's one left here. Oh, and they've just beaten me. You wouldn't even believe it. That was so unlucky that they were just like 10 meters in front of me there. As you can see, I'm roughly about 45 levels under these opponents' cars, and I've still made 15,000 for that, and 225k reps, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to restart it as well, and make more money out of this one. So this is definitely adding towards buying the Lamborghini Murcielago soon, as I unlock it. So just doing these missions to unlock the Lamborghini at the moment, and then it's going to be absolute bowling time. So I hope you all enjoy these uploads I do on all of these various cars that I've unlocked. So I'm going to take I'm calling it the Rexy, the WRX out, and I'm pretty confident this time I can win this. So I had a few really bad, I'd say like smashes last game. Okay, so just doing a massive jump here. Love that jump. That was worth doing the track again just to do that massive jump. Oh, excuse me, Lizzie. Coming through. Oh, come on. Wow. So I think I worked out what my problem with the Rexy is. It doesn't have the best braking at all compared to the Porsche Cayman that I was just using. I mean, the Porsche is effectively in a class of its own, but I would like a little bit of extra cornering out of the Rexy over here, you know? That rocks. Get out of the way. Coming through down here. Okay, that's first spot there. Lizzie, I knew it. Trying to snake me down and take that first position. It looks like I missed a shortcut down through here, and all of the other Lizzie and so on knew about it. So it's quite a rough race. So from first back to fifth, for following the arrows that the game were telling me to follow. So just need to go straight between these checkpoints, wheelbarrow and all. Oh, look out, there's a fence there. Jeez. Come on, Mac, you can do it. Let's go, dude. We've got this. Let's go, Mac. We're fourth. We need first. Second. Gonna flog the nitro through there. Oh, come on, Tiana. Please don't do this to me again. Okay, so not far from the finish line here. I'm really hoping I don't come unstuck again. Got to get a really nice line going through this section. I really noticed it last event. Go straight down through the finish line. And yes, that's another win. So pretty much just enjoying making that new record out there in the Rexy. Okay, so we've stopped by on this particular mission. It was a bit of an off-road mission that we found along the way, and I've got to admit, I'm really happy with the outcome of that one, so I'll just skip through that. More cash and RP. Only a level 5 brake card, but it does improve me all around, so that's probably what my car needed. Hopefully that makes it as good as their cars that are like 40 levels above mine or whatever.
The motocross tracking cars?
Okay, so these guys want me to take out a motocross track next in the off-road car, so that'll be interesting. I am actually still on my way to this particular checkpoint over here, so it's actually going to make me go over here anyway, so I better go over to the motocross track, I guess. So let's go see what they're doing. Okay, it looks like they want to do another lap. Okay, we're always up for laps over here, so 60-second lap. Coming up. Okay, so that's the side bet I placed, just to get the 60-second lap in. Okay. Just blasting up here. It's like my Subaru Rexy has more than one nitro coming out of the back of it. It looks like it's got 4, so I'd say they're from those speed cards we unlocked back in episode 2. Around that. Okay, so just taking first position around there really smoothly, the Rex. So looks like that brakes package I just got. It's giving it a bit of an edge over some of the competition. A few poker chips around the motocross track here I've seen now. That's for sure. I thought I ran that last one over, but I must have just been a little bit to the left. Try and hit him next lap anyway. So 60-second laps. Just doing our best through these 60-second laps.
There we go.
We're just buffering through that. No problems. Okay, there's that chip. Oh, from the first lap. Okay, so needs to be a little bit more left after that one. I don't think I got the 60-second lap time that time. I'll do my best and see if I can get it in this time. I'm really a big fan of the new braking package I just got for the Subaru. It really makes it glide around these off-road tracks. Really silky, so there's that chip. Oh, missed it again. No way, that thing is stubborn, eh? Tried to swerve to get that one, and I think I swerved away from it. Looks like there's 4 laps, so I've got 2 more laps to try to get them a couple of chips off the track too. I think they're $10,000 each, so effectively picking them up will be allowing us to upgrade the absolute crap out of these cars. So I hope you all stay tuned, keep watching.
No way.
All of my fellow gamers and friends, I'd just like you all to know that I do think a lot of you all, and it's with absolute respect. Out of all the years that we've spent gaming, that I present these particular series on how to drift the absolute crap around an outback course like this. It just makes it all worthwhile as a gamer when you get to enjoy moments like this. I've actually got that chip there, hit the nitro and came off into that rock for it, but you know, it looks easier than it would be because it's right in the middle, but these are dirty little tracks here actually slide quite a lot, as you can see there. So I've actually lost first place by getting that chip, so I'm going to have to refocus and try to cut down that little gap between first and second as it is. So there still is one more lap coming up after this one. I'm going to try and get that chip right there in front of me. You can see it. I got it, yes, beautiful, and first position as well. So First position and the chip. Thanks for coming, Simone. I've just taken pole. And I'm going to start nitroing that up, so...
Gotta give it all I got.
Just burning through these twists and turns down here. Slamming the handbrake in, hoping they don't catch up. Really happy we've actually picked up both of those poker casino chips on this particular map. That should add an extra 20k to the bank account, plus whatever we get for finishing.
Aces! What a rush!
It certainly is, Mac. A big rush. So that's another win, actually. So these tough races, we're still getting our wins in. That actually paid up $30,000, plus the 20 that I got out of the poker chips. We're now up around 509,000, so we can afford, you know, one of the best Lamborghinis in the game at the moment if we keep rolling like this, and as soon as I unlock it, obviously. Now this one will give us more horsepower and top speed, but a lower 0 to 100 miles, so I don't know about that actually. Speed, no, I think I'll just send it to the garage, that one. We can keep that for another car, so I'll just go ahead and do that. So it looks like that was actually a free Ember Militia actual quest line that I found. Let's give me that.
Wasn't
So,
expecting that much bite from someone
just
got
burnt
chased
them
out of
off around
Silver Rock.
burn.
It was such
Okay.
a shame. Was looking
So
forward to
what I'll
someone
do is I'll
knocking
go
the
over
house
here
down
to
the
the next sprint
Not a fan
race,
of the house.
They're quinoa-eating type A assholes who choke freedom with every
which I've been
breath they
trying to
take.
get to for a little while now.
As a look.
Smart boy. Next challenge. One of
Okay,
my
so
girls
just
wiped
popping
out
a bit of a
on
Yui there.
near Silver Casino, so we all gotta try it now.
Obviously.
And just spraying some dust. The sparks. That's what we like to see. Oh, I've just hit that speed trap. Spot on, 202. Okay, I did go the wrong way. So no more stars until my next premium shipment. So it'll be interesting to see what pops up out of that. But it looks like the Rexy doesn't mind having a bit of a drift at all. So you've got to get into a little bit of destruction and drifting. Really nice little off-road tracks through this section of the desert. I think I'll be back into my Porsche for the next race.
Day's half over. Or as I like to think of it, half full.
But just enjoying cutting through the forest here, basically in the Rexy. Just careful not to miss that little valley. So I certainly will be uploading more of these episodes once I find the time and all of that, obviously. Need for Speed is currently one of my favourite games, and I will be uploading a lot on it, so make sure to tell all of your friends if they're interested in seeing an absolute professional take on Need for Speed. You know, tell them to go ahead and check out the channel. Okay, so here's our choice. So I used to have to use the Honda S2000, which came in at a top speed of 259, and I recently bought the Porsche, which comes in at a top speed of 306 now. Since we changed around the braking and that, it's become a little bit easier to manage. So, okay, we're going to try and finish this next event within 4 minutes and 40 seconds to win the race, okay?
Mano a mano.
You gonna drive? Or just sit there talking?
I got this.
So yeah, don't be lazy, make sure you get over there and click the subscribe button for us and let us know that you viewed it. If you've got any questions, just type them up in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you after the stream. Okay, it looks like I'm back to the other crew now, racing them, the, what are they, the 60G crew or whatever, Silver 6 crew, that's them. Up against the Silver 6 crew again, so it's Ghost and crew. Okay, so these guys don't mess around. We did just get a little upgrade for this Porsche, so didn't get a chance to test it yet. I forget exactly what it was. It's going good though. Like, I've been up here in first. Ghost is still on my tail. I'm pretty sure it's Ghost on my tail back there. I wouldn't have too many doubts about that unless someone's already taken him down. Couple of handbrakes there to miss those rocks. A few big big boulders coming out of the side of the corners here. Oh, come on, wow. This one's called Wildcard? I bet this one took Ghosty out. Okay, so there's quite a pack. We're all in fairly tight together, I guess you could say. Shade guy's starting to annoy me. Gargel, I'm gonna have to take him down. Friendly little nudge. Nice little competitive rivalry sort of nudge there. Trying to hold on to my balls around these corners is crazy.
Keep the line.
Oh, Ghost, you just smashed me. Wow, what do you know? My old friends come back. The one Silver 6 I did want to see right now is Ghost, okay? I hate it when Ghost pops up towards the end of a race. He really does have the power in that car that he's using to leave the pack for dead. I've seen him. You've only got to tune in a little earlier to work out the power of Ghost. Okay, so much respect to Ghost. I'm surprised he didn't hit that car back there, but should have hit him pretty much in the head, but unfortunately he somehow handbraked that and made it through at top speed, and he's right on my tail still. So as I think it's Tyler said, we've got to stay ahead out here. We've got to keep it together. Narrow miss on that black car, that would have ruined my race for me if I hit that. That was millimeters away from ruining the whole thing, I might add. Just trying to keep a lookout on on that approaching traffic. So how long have we got left here? I think it's still got about 4 kilometers, so it's a good long race. So lucky the end isn't just around the corner or anything like I thought it was. Okay, so time to catch up to Ghost here.
Excuse me.
That wild card. And here he is, my old friend Ghost. I tried to give him a good, friendly, solid nudge. Actually, I tried to make that damn right nasty, but the guy just doesn't get the hint. Just making it through that checkpoint. I nearly slid around the side of that. Ghost just knows how to keep it up. I'm telling you. He's a competitive little Silver 6er, that's for sure. Definitely tries to make the Silver 6s look like the, you know, the pro gang around the city, that's for sure. So, pretty happy that he's actually behind me at the moment, to be honest. He's quite a slippery little competitor, that's for sure. Gonna handbrake that one and take a hit. You can hear his car back there. It sounds like a rocket tuning up behind me. It's ridiculous, actually. Whoa, that oncoming car nearly took out my whole car. There's like 500 meters left. This is crucial gaming at its best, so it's gassing it through the finish. And yes, that's another victory against the Silver 6 crew today. So, oh look, I think I'm about halfway through the Silver 6s. Let's see. A jump and exhaust. That's going to take out my... I don't really want that one. That's going to take down my N2O capacity, which I really love. So that's 4 out of 5. Actually, we're a little bit further than halfway through this series, so I'm going to go ahead and complete the final race to complete this episode today. So I'm just going to go ahead and make my way over to all the way over here, basically. So Okay, so just going forward here, I'm going to really want to be taking down
Outlaws rush.
Ghost early, I think, into this next
Then I'll
race.
put on one hell of a show.
So I've just
Silver Rock doesn't
transported
belong
down
to them.
near
It belongs to us.
You really believe that,
Gallo
don't you?
Mano
You bet your
Mano.
ass we do.
You're gonna
It's
get
called-
yourself killed at Manito. Fine, we race. But we're taking the scenic route. I'll give you a few
Whoops.
to remember when you're stuck in a
We've
jail.
hit a wall there, but that's all good. Okay, so here it is. I'm like 38 levels lower than the recommended race level, but looks like it could be the actual final battle here too. For the Silver Sixes, if I can beat them in my old car, I'd be pretty happy. And there's no way I'm not going to hit any other vehicles in this whole race. I don't imagine. So it's pretty much going to be keying my money up the wall by going ahead and doing that.
Gallo,
So
just like old times, huh?
Almost makes you miss some of the stuff we got up to, huh?
Man, some of the stuff we did. God, we were such punks.
okay, so it's actually Gallo Rivera I've got to take out. No wonder my car is so much slower than theirs. They've got a Porsche too. Okay, so it's a Porsche race. For Need for Speed Porsche fans, welcome to the epicenter.
Yo, get back
As
here.
I slide up into first position. 38 levels under Gallo's car.
Come on, Gallo, don't make
Oh
it too
jeez.
Cállate, estúpido.
Wow. My guy was just mouthing about it being too easy. And he's unlocked the spoilers customization for mouthing. Nearly took himself out. So, pretty happy about the spoilers customization that we've just unlocked. That'll actually allow us to put new spoilers on our cars as well.
Yo, is Jet still riding with you guys?
Tough as
I'm a
ever,
big
what?
fan of spoilers.
I was just thinking about the time she flat out decked me. Remember that?
Probably shouldn't have tried to pick her up then, huh?
So just through the tunnel there, trading a bit of paint. Just trying to look at that map as well to make sure I actually don't come off around any of these big bends that are coming up like this one. Trying to handbrake and nitro to balance it out a little bit. I think I'll just go ahead and brake into this one. And then nitro out of it. There we go.
Ooh, you still got some moves.
This is racing like a professional at its best, so loving putting some solid laps in the Outback, parts of the territory of the Need for Speed map, in the Porsche GT4 Cayenne. So this is your man ULTIAIR here, just whipping around a few tracks, showing you where I'm currently up to while I'm on the roll in Need for Speed, as it is one of my favourite games. Probably ever released. Definitely allows me to relieve a lot of stress and tension in my spare times by unwinding and just letting loose on a couple of epic laps around this track, you know. Good value, I'm sure you'll agree with me. Makes me really want to get a Porsche GT4 in real life with a nitro at the moment. I dare say once I play it a little bit further though, I'm going to be wanting a Lamborghini. So I am a huge supercar fan. And I'd consider the Porsche as a supercar as well. Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. There's a whole list actually, I'm not going to name them all. I could be here all day, you know, there's like all sorts of manufacturers like McLaren and Honda and Nissan that have all got their own prototype supermodel cars, and they're all pretty stunning if you ask me. Personally, I'm just enjoying doing a couple laps in the Porsche here at the moment. Definitely looks the part for the Need for Speed, recommending it as an investment in the game. Yeah, so just make sure you tune into all my other videos as well. I do other videos other than Need for Speed, so I did platinum the last Need for Speed, but I wasn't actually doing my uploads at the time, so I didn't really share it. I felt a bit miserable later, so I've decided to get in on it and actually start sharing with you guys, so that way you can see where I'm up to. And if you guys, all my fellow gamers and networkers, if you're all, you know, all my friends and all that, if you're all actually keen for a game one time, hit me up. I play more than one game. Luckily, I've got quite a bit of a lead on Gallo. Jeez, and Gallo is mouthing me about getting a last second win after I just had a massive wipeout. So these cars on the road, as you can see by the amount of damage on my car, is it's not easy, you know. Like, I'm supposed to avoid it, but you know, it's a little hard when you're doing over 160 kilometers an hour. Trying to deal with Gallo talking in the ear, you know. Gallo can go get kicked to the side curb. He's done for after this race. I've taken out the whole Silver 6 crew now.
Me in first, you in second, just like old times.
Nearly hit that wall. Lucky I seen it coming, so I just slid around the outside of it. I don't think there's very much left in this race. Really don't want to come off. I'm just whipping through the bridge now. Feels fantastic. Love the realism that they've added to this particular Need for Speed title as I slam that one over the finish line. Another event complete. That's what we like to see out there. Okay, so there is a 911 Carrera that I think that might be the one Gallo uses, and it's actually... I haven't even unlocked that one yet, so that was a pleasure actually taking him down. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe... Oh wow, what an amazing card. Wow. Brakes and acceleration. Full brake power now, so this car will be gunning it. Okay, so that's a complete quest line done in the Silver 6 League, as you see there. Defeated. New cars unlocked. So another new BMW, this time an X6M. That looks like a GT Ford Mustang. This thing looks nice. This is a Mitsubishi Evo IXMR FK. That thing would be a nice outback car. Off-road, I mean. And also the Porsche 911 Carrera. So, hats off to that. I'm not sure how those models are going to compare up against these ones.
Come on, just say it. You think I can do it, don't you?
So Gallo's done for.
I need you at your best. We need you at
And I'm just going to go ahead and have a little look over a couple of cars and that sort of thing until my next stream a little bit later. Peace out, all my fellow gamers, fans, YouTubers. Make sure to click the link and subscribe button and all that down there. Have an awesome afternoon and night and day. Peace out, your man ULTIAIR from Master Gaming.